Guys, Merry Christmas, by the way. But today we're going to be looking at my Madden Retrospective series where we take a look at all the stadiums from Madden 22 to Madden 24 and how much they have changed over the last 3 years. Now, tell me down below if you're okay with how long I make these videos, because these videos are a little bit longer, because I like to look at as much detail as possible from 22, then 23, then 24. But if you guys want to see like a shorter, more condensed version, definitely tell me down below. So far, we are 25 episodes now in, and this is kind of just how I've been rocking it. But definitely tell me down below for future videos if you want to see it a little bit less time. But what is going on here? So we're in Madden 22 right now, and we go in here, right? And it just becomes absolute darkness. It's like all light and all happy, right? And then it's like, nope. Like, the light just turns out once you get here. That is kind of creepy and eerie. Eerie, I will say. But let's go ahead and go over here. And same very much, not the same concept with the light, but same very much concept with how this looks inside the stadium. I don't remember doing the stadium in Madden 24. I know I did it because I did every single stadium for Madden 24, my no-clip series. But I just feel like this was, like some of these stadiums I haven't looked at in a while, so I just don't remember them. Okay, so wait, we have a tunnel over here too, though. And it's gonna be, okay, it's the same exact copied and paste tunnel on all four sides. I wonder how 24 has changed that. Alright, so this is kind of dope. Now, this is a dome stadium, keep in mind. So anything that they on... Okay, this lighting is gonna kill me. Anything they add on the outside is kind of pointless because you can't see the outside. Now, there are, like, glance shots of the outside, obviously, but other than that, it is pretty much pointless, anything they add on the outside. I also do like this plane of glass that's all the way around here in front of the vendors. I think it's, like, a nice little touch. Just makes it look a little elegant. Now, the suites here are all open, so none of them are really, like, closed up behind glass, which, to be honest, kind of just shows how empty, but also well designed they are, I will say. EA did a good job there. And these are so creepy. Oh my gosh, the darkness of the stadium, the mystique of the stadium just makes it so weird and creepy to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy to say that, but it just adds so much layer of like kind of unknown that just makes it weird for me. Alright, so this is the inside. Now the inside, for the most part, again, like I said, very simplistic to what we probably could expect from being inside the stadium. But like always with these videos, the fun part is going outside the stadium and looking at the Caesar Superdome and what is going on outside this stadium. So right here we have the parking lot, looks like. Okay, now keep in mind, Madden 22 is always known for having the biggest outside of the stadium possible. They go crazy with the outside. Inside, usually not much. Usually 24 is the one that goes crazy inside. 22 is the one who goes crazy outside the stadium. So we have, for the most part, there's nothing really special outside the stadium. I mean, we have the Saints thing right there with the field and company. But other than that, it's very simplistic on the inside. I mean, on the outside of the stadium. Now, what's going on with downtown New Orleans here? So, first building we have here is also connected to the dome. Oh, we got cars. This is awesome. I love cars. I love when they add cars to the stadium because there's no real reason to. Wait, they're actually driving correctly on the highway too. So they're actually structured to drive correctly on the highway. That is dope. Things that EA doesn't have to do that they do here is cars driving on the highway and actually in a good orientation, like not just like randomly. It actually makes sense how they're driving. But tell me down below what this building is right here. By the way, shout out to a lot of people who comment down below my videos and tell me exactly like what buildings are here or there or everywhere. I appreciate it very, very much as this car is just floating. Actually, no, it's not floating. It's driving the highway. But I appreciate all you guys commenting my videos and tell me exactly like, oh, this building is this building or this building is that building. It really definitely... I'm always interested to learn, so I appreciate it. But what's going on with this texture over here? Okay, no, this is just a weird green texture. Okay. That's not what I expected, I'll be honest with you. But you know what? it is what it is. All right, so we have a little bit of buildings over here, it looks like. Let's kind of go over here. It's a very much of empty land, which is kind of what we've seen from a lot of stadiums in 22. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them have been very open-landed and just kind of nothingness, really. And there's a bridge all the way over there. Okay, hold up. Hold up, because this is just weird to me now. Okay, so we have all this stuff, right? And then we have a huge water source. Why? Why is this here? Keep in mind, again, this is a dome stadium. None of this can be seen. Oh, this is actually outside the ward barrier. This is what might be one of the biggest maps we have seen then. On the low, this might be one of the biggest maps we have seen because this is outside the ward barrier. So they textured it all the way outside of the ward barrier, or what we can actually go to here. Actually, wait, no, I can. So yeah, so this is the ward barrier. You see all the players and sideline officials and stuff, like all the camera crew. So this is outside the wood barrier. So they added this bridge outside of the wood barrier here, and it goes all the way through here. What is going? They have working cars in this, and they have an added bridge like that. Okay, so a bridge in a complete freaking ocean. Now, of course, this is New Orleans, so there is, you know, the called the Gulf of Mexico right below them. So they have a huge ocean below them, so it's actually not that surprising. But that is dope. I got EA props on that one. That is kind of freaking dope. And the water surrounds the whole entire thing, so it's not just like one little area. It actually surrounds the whole thing. So this map is just like an ocean around it, which, again, like I said, just small things like that interest me with EA Sports, where I'm like, wow, 22 was such a year that EA cared. Well, then 23, 24 happened. What's going on with this building? Okay, this texture is weird. But yeah, so this is just, I believe, supposed to be downtown New Orleans, pretty much. Kind of forgot where the stadium is, to be honest. Oh, okay, it's over there. It's literally the biggest thing here, but it's just, when you're looking through here, it's like somewhat hard to see. Which, again, like I said, I think is the dopest thing about this, is when it's like you're going through and you kind of forget what the stadium is. It kind of takes you more in the illusion of this is actually like a city, and actually like, you know, a created area, and not just a stadium. Or not just a Madden game. Okay, so the fact that that side is not textured is just so weird to me. I don't know, it's just so freaking weird to me. But yeah, so this is actually a very awesome map they put for the New Orleans Saints here. And again, none of this had to be put in here. And I know I'm repeating that fact a lot, but I have to, because you got to keep in mind, it's a dome stadium, guys. So while, yes, they showed the outside, they don't show the outside all of this. What they show is a little bit of this, and that's it. And then from the inside of the stadium, there's not even windows. You can't even see anything. You have, it's in the game, New Orleans Saints. You have all the banners up there. I can't zoom all the way up there to see, but you have all the banners. Can we go all the way? No, we can't go that high. Yeah, no, we can't go that high. Oh, we can go a little bit high. So you have the 2006, all the banners here. So again, this is all accurate, and this is what you can see inside the stadium. But outside the stadium, none of this has to be here. So now let's go ahead and take a look at 23. Madden 23. The iteration above that. And, no, it still does the stupid lighting texture crap. Come on, Madden. I was hoping with Madden 23 you would fix that crap, but that's not the case. We have a Saints thing here, and it goes to like a little brick wall on both sides. Okay, so I'm guessing that does in real life goes to something, but in Madden it's just not textured in completely, so it's something at least. And then in here we got pretty much a nothing burger. Okay, so how about on the other side? This is my question now. On the other side, same concept slash deal. It's just, okay, it's the same copied and pasted tunnel 4 times the row. There's no way they change anything. Yeah, now, wait, hold up. What's this? What? Why is this like this little corridor here? Wait, was that corridor in the other tunnels? Hold up. It is, yeah, it's over here. Okay, so, EA. Did you change anything? Outside of the stadium, EA. Not inside the stadium. Outside the stadium. Did you change anything inside the stadium? Because I know you change stuff outside the stadium. I know that for a fact. But Retro for worse. Madden 23 always has it has 22 stadium, but smaller. That's pretty much all it is. It's just 22, but smaller. So I want to see what... This is all the same. We're going to the outside. Alright, so we have the Caesar Superdome. There we go. Anything else? It looks like... I feel like there's more foliage. Foliage outside. I feel like it's more foliage outside, but that's pretty much maybe it for that. Yeah, no, it looks exactly the same as 22. Some would say it's copied and pasted. I would say I agree with that fact if someone said that, because they would be speaking truth. Alright, is there still cars here or no? There are still cars. That is so amazing. I know 24 does not have cars because I never knew cars were in Madden until 23. Until I started doing this series with 22, and then I realized that. So cars are still in here, and usually how 23 works with cars is that usually there's more cars with 23 than 22, and they're also more structured. So they follow an actual beaten path instead of just randomly driving around. So this actually also might be the most cars we have ever seen in a Madden game, like at one time. Because you gotta keep in mind, these spawn randomly and then they despawned. So when they're spawning like this means that these cars are actually like going at one time. So there's a lot of entities going on in this world. So let's see, did 23 change at all when it comes to outside of this area? Not really. Looks like it's very much the same. Again, like I said, usually 23 has a smaller map. So I'll be interested to see if this is smaller. But we'll kind of tell based on the bridge. Right? The bridge is going to be kind of an indication of how much smaller this map actually is. Because if we can go across the bridge, then that means this map is so much smaller than 22. The highway looks like it's... Wait, the highway is actually connected to the bridge now. So they did actually update this. The highway is now connected to the bridge. Before there was no highway here. So now there is a highway that's connected to the bridge on the other side. Which is actually kind of dope. Okay, how far can we go across? No, it's the same. So it's the same exact size, map-wise. Maybe, nah, I don't know. I feel like this might be like a 2 centimeters smaller. Maybe not. I don't know. But I will say one thing, though. They definitely added the highway to the bridge thing. That's kind of cool, and I wonder how 24 is going to be. But you can't see the highway here. Wait, what's going on here? Oh, okay. You have to have a weird orientation to see this. So here's the highway to the bridge. This wasn't here before. So that's new. Okay, at least they added something. These buildings that have like half textures and half non-textures are still freaking weird to me. Yeah, they're absolutely the weirdest thing to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, they're just strange. I can't explain them. And if I can't explain something, then it's strange. That's how I look at things, okay? That's how I look at things in life. If I can't explain it, it's strange. But, yeah. For the most part, it looks very much the same as 22. Let's go ahead and go on to 24, though. And the cars are going to be going bye-bye, guys. Alright, so now going into Madden 24. Let's see how things have changed. Wait, where's the tunnel in the middle? What? Okay, the tunnel in the middle is over here. What? I thought it was on both sides. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. Did they fix... They still did not fix the lighting textures. Oh, man. Alright, well, anyway, though. They added wires. They added something here, at least. They added this little generator box, it looks like. So that's... That's a something. That's a something with 24. Okay, the darkness is not helping EA. So now, instead of the lights turning back on when you go backwards, they never turn back on. Look. Wait, hang on, let's see. Actually, will they? Yeah, no, they never turn back on. So they don't turn back on until you get out of the area. I'm sorry that it's so choppy. Again, I've said this a million times. I don't know why EA's like this. For some reason, Madden 24, this is all lit up, by the way. This is cool. For Madden 24, it's so freaking laggy for some freaking reason. Like, I have the best GPU, CPU you can have, and I don't get it. I have it set to 100, well, this is not lit up. I have it set to 120 FPS locked, and for some reason it can't do it. Like, it cannot lock at all. So, not sure. It's like the weirdest FPS counter game in the world, for PC at least. They just did not code this game correctly, but it is what it is, man. Gonna keep going. Gonna keep trucking through this. Other than that, I want to say the suites down here definitely... Oh, yeah, these definitely changed. Look at that. You actually have hot dogs. You have hot dogs on the table. Hot dogs and nachos. Okay, well, that's something at least. They added the little Saints logos to all the chairs. Okay. So they did change, like, little details like that, which I do like a lot. How when we go up here? Okay, so these are the suites, right? These are more suites. Where are the vendors that we had with the other stadium? Over here, I guess? Yeah, these are the vendors areas. So the vendors look like it's all pretty much the same concept. There's just a bunch of fans everywhere. So that's pretty much, again, this is the go-to at Madden 24. Is their go-to thing was just add fans every 3 inches of the stadium. Where the other stadiums and the other Maddens were like, yeah, we're just not going to have that much fans, you know. We don't need fans every single second. Madden 24 is like, fans? Did you guys say you want more fans in the stadium? So they added fans like every single 10 seconds of the stadium. And to be honest, you know, it's what it is, man. There are a lot of people that go to these stadiums. I get it. I understand. But yeah, so for the most part, it looks like... Let me try to orient this correctly here. The suites look pretty much the same as 22 and 23. But again, like I said, little small improvements there. Wait, there's no longer purple lights. I know that they can change any... Okay, well, they definitely added a lot to this parking lot. Wow, they actually added a lot of detail to the actual, like... Okay, that's a helipad landing. They added a lot of detail to this stuff, where the parking lot now is more detailed. This is actually added now. Before, this was just like a kind of a non-textured thing. The lock, I think this is a locksmith place thing. This is here, okay. Cars are here. This building is fully textured now. And actually says what it is. Okay, thank you. Kachachi's Electronics Center. So, we also have a tent on this bridge right here. These are now all, like, textured. This whole area here is textured. 24 actually is an upgrade. Holy crap. EA Sports on the sign right there with some branding and logos. That's actually kind of dope. EA, did you actually upgrade 24? Saints on the side of this building here? Hold the fluff on. And again, keep in mind, this is a dome stadium. You can't see any of this. Okay, so this is pretty much, they just put this here just for, like, to reuse assets. So that's not really anything special there, but still cool. Still cool. Yeah, no, overall wise, they actually added a lot of detail over here, which is awesome. It's also going to be a really crazy small map because this is how Madden 24 works. Which, to be honest, it's not a big deal if you add that much detail outside the stadium, in all honesty. I think it's a huge W if you actually add that much detail. And this is definitely one of the top stadiums when it comes to how much detail they added outside the stadium. They did a pretty dang good job of that. The bridge is still there. All the city is still here, even though it was cut short a little bit. But at least the city is still here. The highway to the bridge is still there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, this is a little bit more. Actually, they even have like 3 different highway things to the bridge. Okay, so we still can't go all the way over. But you can see the map is smaller. Map is definitely smaller. But again, like I said, still really dope. And I gotta give EA Sports props on that one because, again, I was not expecting much. And I was blown away with my expectations. I don't have high expectations for EA. That's pretty much the whole point of this video. But my low expectations for EA worked out because they actually went above and beyond my expectation limit. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. And which stadium is your personal favorite in Madden that we have looked at so far? Peace out, guys.